Right, so I turned up my game volume just a little bit because I noticed that the levels of my voice and the levels of the game sound were just a little bit off at times. When the game was making a lot of noise, like during fights and stuff like that, my voice was barely coming through, fairly muddled. I just ate a bowl of my brain just spaced entirely. I took a nap. I just woke up. Chili cheese fries. I made some chili cheese fries and ate those. Anyway, a group of thieves led by a disowned son of House Gautier has stolen a hero's relic and begun to run amok. Seeking to neutralize this threat, the church is sending your house there to settle the matter. It's Micklin, Sylvain's brother.
Thanks.
It's actually the first time that he hasn't popped up and told me that it was, because even when he wasn't at my house, I played a female and dropped him in, so I actually don't have him.
Say, Teach, this must be the tower, don't you think? You know, even for a tower, it's pretty, towering. It's a remnant of ancient wars. Those thieves certainly found themselves a great place to nest.
Happens.
I hear their leader Micklon is a former noble. It makes sense that he would already know about this place.
Several hundred years ago, this was an important stronghold
Gilbert,
for diffusing
gotta get him
invasions
killed
from
right
the
away.
north. Back then, this tower was built for both
Getting
surveillance
Gilbert
and
killed is
defense.
the only thing
It will
that
be difficult to
lets
seize
me
it.
complete this mission.
Gilbert, isn't
Otherwise,
it? You hail
it
from the
just
kingdom, right?
sends
No wonder you're
every
so
enemy
knowledgeable.
in the
While we're
entire
chatting
map
so
at me
amicably,
at
do you
once.
mind if I ask some questions?
I gotta get him killed by
I
the
don't
starting
mind.
guys.
If I can answer them, I will.
Have you ever seen a Lance of Ruin?
I have, a long time ago. It was an impressive, if not eerily ominous weapon to behold. According to Margrave Gautier, Micklon has used the lance to turn the tables on his pursuers.
Is that right? Then those without a crest can use it as well. Interesting. As far as I knew, that wasn't possible. And then we have the mythical Sword of the Creator, which can't be used by anyone except Teach, crest or no crest. Maybe you're just that special, Teach. Or maybe there's something you're not telling us. Either way, I expect big things from you in this battle. I love a good show of confidence. I'll do my best, too. You can count on it. The rain is really coming down now. Let's finish this quickly.
Indeed.
My, thank you so much.
Why is Linhart 7th most deployed?
I have gratitude.
I suppose it's probably just because he's a healer. And people
So much.
forced to use him as a healer in that house.
I am grateful.
Ingrid being 6th most, I don't get. Maybe people think she's good. I don't like her. Okay, I'm gonna end up bringing everybody actually in the fight, just to make sure that I'm capable of blocking him. Because I gotta run him into a spot where he can't be hit by other people. Here real quick. I'm gonna make sure that he's the only person being attacked by these guys and gets killed off before he can start to trigger these archers along this wall, because that's garbage. Okay. Felix and Hilda up front. Hilda is my new tank. Leone behind. Claude fairly close. He can take some hits. Actually, I'm gonna switch you three to be down on the bottom. Nothing else really that I need to do, so let's just start this off. I'm definitely going to wind up using all of my Divine Pulses, probably resetting. Just because it's been a while since I've done this fight, and I remember this being, like, the hardest story one to complete. Although knowing that I'm going to be killing Gilbert off right away is going to help me out a lot.
At least it's better than fighting in heavy rain.
Alright, yeah, you have a chest key. These guys are all holding ordinaries. Yeah, being attacked by all of these guys at the same time really sucks. But the trick is to keep this guy from being able to get anywhere.
Who, me? Leave it to me.
Stay focused. I'll go.
Stick Felix behind
Who,
me.
me?
Hoda up behind me as well.
I got this.
I don't have as good a
Ready
defense as she
anytime.
does, but I
I
have
stand
other
ready.
stats. And I can survive magic hits too, so.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep you pressed to that wall.
Captain's in trouble. Hurry up!
Enemies approach from the lower floors.
Oh, that's not good. But I just get less if you get killed because I had her in the back. Yeah. I forgot it's this button to... Alright, we'll just bookmark that and then actually just restart. No sense in wasting a Divine Pulse that early. Especially on such a hard level. Hell, if anything, I want to save all my Divine Pulses for when I end up fighting the dragon, because I do not know if I'll be able to fight it effectively the very first time that I come at it. Should be able to do a decent job. My character has Bane of Monsters and the other... will have the other sword using against it.
The enemy.
Stay focused.
Who, me? Let's get to it. Who, me? Leave it to me.
Yeah, let's hit this down out of the way.
I'll go.
Yeah, this is about a plus
I
3
stand
now.
ready.
To
Ready
another
anytime.
Person that can take hits. Yeah, we're just gonna
I
hold the
got
wall and
this.
stay there. Charge off by there to block that. I'm gonna try to keep Hilda from getting hit by magic.
This is my duty.
Oh, cool, and Gilbert got out of the way for me.
Stay vigilant.
You want Felix, you want Hilda, you want Gilbert.
Ready and willing.
Oops. Let's go Felix. Of course I can him. Alright, so Felix, Hilda, and Gilbert. I'm fine with Gilbert getting hit. I don't think I have to worry about anybody else getting hit, so...
I have yet.
There we go, Gilbert's down. Now we can start playing.
I could use a break. Sorry, did I hurt you?
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, you need your level, and then Leonie needs her level as well. I just need to guarantee that you guys get yours done.
How do you like that?
Health, strength, magic, dex, luck, and resistance. Delicious.
I will master.
Bow prowess and break shot. She has break shot right away, right? Nope, she doesn't. That's fine. Yeah, you guys can heal, and then... I get to smack you twice? Last second suicide doesn't kill. Okay.
I'll go.
Just have my main character
is that?
Hopefully I don't end up losing somebody to more guys coming up from the floor. I believe, if I remember
Such
correctly,
power
there were
dwells
two
within.
groups of them. Health, strength, speed, and charm. Gotta use some level up. Marianne's got a lot of healing. Okay, so if they're coming up, they're not doing it yet, so we're gonna have some more heals. Yeah, they're both decently close to completing their classes.
Who, me?
And make sure they stay out of the range of these guys. So don't touch those squares. Alright, you move up. You move up. Felix fairly close to the front as well. Leonie shortly behind. Might as well have less of you here. Although they don't even need to fight to get XP and level up. Delicious. How the fuck do I keep saying delicious for? I don't even know. I just think it's funny. Over there. Stick you there to take that hit. Raphael and Ignatz need to get the heck out of there. Let's see if they can come down here. Should be fine. Raphael, get out of the way. Ignatz, get out of the way. I need to block him from getting hit. So Herbert, come here. Marianne needs to get out of the way. Oh, Lysithea is still in danger right there. That's not cool. Ooh, Clark can get hit by both sides. And by them. Alright. Let's start off here then. Sits back. See, I hit back. How did you get to me? And the other mage. I think there are only 3 sets of these guys. Or 2 sets of these guys. Bleh.
Leave it to me.
Ready and willing.
Let's get to it. Another one down.
Finish him off. Basically anybody can finish that guy off.
Who, me?
Only 1.
Who, me?
$28 and 105.
Was that helpful?
Yeah, sit down. Oh, she killed him. Cool.
Stay vigilant.
Why am I even here?
Yeah, as long as he doesn't miss, he doesn't die.
Stay focused.
Yeah, just smack him with the 20 sword. And that's what it will finish him off.
I'm all sweaty.
Alright, and then I don't need
I
anything
stand
from
ready.
you guys. You were just body blockers.
I got this.
Just keep you guys
Ready
back in
anytime.
harm's way. Move all the way. And pick up all the way.
Ah, okay.
And Claude immediately in second. I need to make sure that when I'm fighting, I'm doing a lot more poking with Claude and Leone. To this point, I've essentially got 2 mages, 2 sword users, 2 bowmen, and an axe user. For what I wind up actually using them all for. Okay, well I killed off that guy apparently. Increase the ward. Killed off both of them, cool. Yeah, I just need to avoid that with those red squares and then you. You. And then you 3 can just follow up behind. I did literally only bring them for body blocking. As long as they're not, decent sword users or magic users, I should be using, Hilda to tank a little bit more. We're just going for XP for her anyway. Claude still needs to do his stuff. Yeah, everybody's 10 except for Claude, and then of course my magic users, I'm not even worried about trying to get them XP. Smash with the training axe? Nope. But helmet splitter with the training axe.
Hilda! Hilda!
It looks like it's weighted like crap, the training axes do. Yeah, just defeat the enemy commander. Number of turns don't matter. I'm gonna stick you there. I'll have these 3 Or I'll have two of them just sit up here and Ignatz go down and grab the chest. As soon as I have this guy killed. Authority and model leader. Assume you don't have that. Yeah, you just got health. She doesn't need the level, he does.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Magic, dex,
I'm not
speed,
done yet.
resistance, and charm. Not a bad level though. Physical attack, avoid protection resistance. Nice. Yeah, nobody else really needs anything at the moment. You have to remember that there will be an ambush coming up. I think it's just two guys at once is what ends up happening. If I remember correctly, it's two sword users with pass, so they can walk through and attack wherever they want. Which means that if I chuck Hilda, I think it's if I pass this pillar, they spawn in on these two right here, and standing on those doesn't prevent them from spawning. So if I just send her far enough to aggro them, I don't have to worry about losing her. Let me just get the characters that I'm using a little bit closer here first. That's going on to get the chest. I did miss the chest in the underground area, but I don't believe it was anything amazing that I missed out on. I did get the intermediate seal. And I didn't remember what was in the chests either. But I'm assuming I got the better of the two. So if we just have you guys close and waiting to ambush the ambushers. I forget if they get to move first or if I get a chance to hit them first. I think I get a chance to take them out before they get to do anything. Armor slaying sword. Yeah, we'll have Ignatz bring that up to us. Alright, let me tag the other archer here real quick. Or the other archers. Yeah, I don't even need that guy tagged anymore. It might not be fantastic, but we'll stick. I better have the opportunity to hit them first. If I don't, I have to have them really far back. I got 3 left.
Here we go.
It's an ambush.
Yeah, they get a chance to move, don't they? Yep, Felix is down. Alright, so those guys started moving at the same time. Which means we're gonna back these guys off. Alright, so one spawns there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means that if I stand on the spaces that they can move to, I don't have to worry about them moving behind those
Ready
spaces.
and willing.
Stick Claude there.
Let's get to it. Who, me?
And then have you guys standing behind.
Leave it to me.
Then you guys can't possibly be hit. Hilda will be able to run away from that magic user fast enough.
Ready anytime.
I got this.
I stand ready.
I was wondering if you guys why these guys had red marks on the ground, because they have magic. I keep forgetting that they have that by default, even if I take the items away. Alright, so this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and can't hit anybody. And the other guy gets to hit one person.
Who, me?
trigger it? No. How about on the pillar? Nope, she's got to be past it. Alrighty then.
Here we go.
Yeah, I just gotta head off that magic user. It's fine. Builder will be fine over here. She's got the training axe equipped, so she's got the highest chance of not dying. Curved shot with the steel bow.
It's your call.
Curved shot with steel bow.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Means you're dead. Felix doesn't need XP. Whoops, nope, don't attack, assist. Yeah, so they can both go quad for their XP, and then I'll hit. Times 2, or just smacking with the steel sword.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Move you guys up. I need to get these armor slayer from Ignatz. Here's my character. One of you guys is gonna attack Hilda for sure. Damn right.
Yeah, I'm definitely tougher.
Yeah, I think you're definitely tougher. Good level up. Physical attack increased. Sweet. Nice good skills for fighter already. Strength +2 and shove. Wait, what am I saying already? No, that was what I was waiting on. About fucking time. Training bow. Smash with an iron axe. 100% chance to hit, and we get to use the axe a little bit.
Never
First time using
underestimate an
axe.
outsider.
Level 11. Strength, speed, and charm. Not a terrible level up. Not good either, though. Okay, I don't want to get hit by that guy. Whoopsies. Hilda can just outmove him. Marianne levels up. Health, speed, and resistance. Not terrible, but again, not fantastic. That was worse. That was a terrible one, Lysithia. Ignatz can trade the Armor Slayer over to me for the intermediate seal. I don't need to be carrying that on me. One sword user hit Hilda, and she missed for retaliation. Stop targeting you. How do I want to do this? So you're maxed out for yours. You definitely still need some.
Work.
Ready and willing.
What do I want to do here? Marianne, Lysithia, myself, and Claude. If I kill him, Claude can then shoot. We'll have you heal. Lysithia can kill you. Right? Luma? Crap. Alright, well, we'll have her just hit him. Felix can finish him off.
Another win.
Shot with training bow. Void increased. I hope they don't have more sword uses coming after me, because then I'd be screwed.
As expected.
Smack you, level up. Health, speed,
must stop.
charm. People are leveling up charm constantly right now. wonder what my default speed is. I think I need 15 speed to get Felix on my team. I have one support with him already, I believe. Okay, I don't want to use up more of her healing. Alright. Let's establish my line then. Yeah, I'm not gonna end up grabbing that thing. Actually, I could probably just have these guys sit back here in this corner and not deal with them. I don't believe any more reinforcements wind up coming from anywhere on this side. Or at all, I don't think there are any more reinforcements. Well, actually, those were in 5 minutes. Okay, so I need to be in that square right there. Or I can attack the archer first. But Hilda will be perfectly fine tanking both hits. Unless they just want to start moving on their own, then I can hit them. And I don't think I have those white monk Saros guys anymore. I don't have them equipped. I was gonna say actually, while it's only 2 of them, but I just want that archer to be as close as possible. So we'll have Hilda move there. Oh yeah, she can silence. That'll be useful. At some point. Yeah, she got hit with the poison. I said you can definitely do some damage attacking. Well, kill him
I
off
just
with what?
worked harder.
Perfect. Marianne and heal. Man, if these archers start like holding close counter all the time, I might be screwed. I want Leonie to finish that guy off. Oh, 15 times 2. She's double hitting an archer. Her attack speed is 11. As a armored knight. It's fantastic.
This is my favorite part.
Master skill for soldier.
That's all there is to...
Defense. Nice. She needs that. We got an antitoxin. Alright, we'll gather everybody up in the hallway. Don't have anybody coming up behind me, so I'm not worried about that crap. Just need to not aggro the archers. Hilda could definitely survive another tank against those guys. I don't think I even have to split up what side they're on. What side my units are on. Although Hilda will wind up losing her guys here soon. Her Saros mercenaries. I believe they give. Yeah, she gets 1 protection from them and some physical attack. Leonie and Cloud have mastered those, which is great, so I can get them into the next class. Yeah, so I have both of these squares can be hit by 2 guys at once. I'm gonna have Hilda here so that way she's closer to the overall majority of the action. Felix will be right here to back up. Archer's Course. And then the mages pulling it back. Make a little H right there. Ceros Mercenaries leveled up. Hit. Alrighty then, so I don't have that guy aggroed yet, which is actually interesting, so there's less I have to worry about, just whoever ends up being within range of him. Can Claude finish off that next? He can. Sweet,
It's
kill
not
him.
luck, it's fate.
Alright, and then if Hilda comes here... smash him. And then Leone can finish him off without aggroing the other guy.
Another one
Some
down.
chance to hit. Oh, Dex
Got it.
defense. And then I just have to kill off you guys. That's still out of range. Usually the one that has more uses. Oh, that didn't finish. Okay. Anyway, Felix survives that hit. Hang on, let me... No, I don't want her to get hit by that. Well, my main character can definitely tank a hit. Oh, that's right, I have the fire. Let's do it.
It's time. You fought well.
Physical attack, avoid protection. And then that knight can't move. Nice. Sophia doesn't need to heal. Leone doesn't need to heal. Attack me. And epically fail. And then you're forced to fight her and she just straight up kills you.
Hilda! Hilda!
Her speed is fantastic for an armored knight. Okay. Alright, so everybody is 11 or higher. Is there anybody that really needs that class XP? Not really. I basically just fight because I feel like it. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that square in particular.
How do you like that?
Curve shot, yeah. I keep forgetting the curve shot only actually increases damage by 1, so it's not really all that necessary. What do you have as an item? Accuracy ring. Maybe just send Hilda back there to kill you real quick. Marianne's definitely getting more XP from healing, but Lysithia will end up getting that exact same thing later when she becomes a priest. Marianne just also happens to have more healing magic to begin with. 31? Did you use a combat art? Yeah, he used Helm Splitter on me, I'm pretty sure. I want to see if he can kill it off.
This is what I do. I
Little
could
bit
use
definitely
a
wants
break.
that accuracy ring. You just hold onto that for me. Okay, she equipped automatically. Because she's my axe user, And even though she has decent speed, she still has a lower hit rate, especially against swords, than most people.
Who, me?
Side. Get people back in formation here. And I will definitely be silencing some people. I wonder if she can actually silence the beast, the monster. I'd be surprised if she was allowed to. Well, that's right, we got 2 sets of rocks there. We'll take the lower side. Because there's that one spot on the corner that I can't be hit, but other than that, there's not a whole lot of space. Okay, I'm gonna start saving for heals for when I'm absolutely needing them. You don't know how much blood, do you? Good. I'd rather avoid getting hit by that again. She took it like a boss, but there's no reason to just get hit like that. The guy's like,
This'll get him.
boss. So true, huh? You hit everyone? Sorry, Marion can gambit. The archer's been moved, so we're fine. Yeah, none of them can move. But you guys have pass. So actually, if I slide up 2 spaces for all of you, I don't have to worry about being hit. Which is good, because I want to kill you. We'll have Claude go here. Yeah, we'll turn him go. And myself.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Yeah, I'll send the extra bomb anyway. You attack me. You attack Hilda. You attack Claude. Claude can only be hit by 1 die anyway. I almost split her with the steel axe. Does some decent damage to you, and I don't have to worry about dying actually, but I'm gonna have her not attack, just so that way he doesn't end up attacking Claude, being killed, and then having another guy that's capable of hitting at Claude. I don't know why I thought of having her away, because she's not doing anything. Alrighty then. Well,
I
you're
just
in the
worked
bad spots
harder.
again. We'll be under you guys. Everybody heals. Hang on, I have an armor slayer. Not great. Hang on, let me just make you squishier. You know, soften them up a little bit. Good night.
Should I have held back?
I like the extra vulneraries. I don't have to worry about as much. 8 times 2, that's not cool. hurt him a little bit. Health, speed, luck, and defense. I'm not going to complain about defense. Hilda. Anybody want to get up to 12 right away? Or just have you do some stuff for me. You're not going to end up killing him. No point, you're going to steal.
Not as
Torch. Wham. We'll just have you attack the combo.
It was a good try.
Physical attack or protection resistance. Nice. We will have you healed. Nobody else actually needs a heal. I'm getting so many warriors for this battle. Alright, now we gotta worry about being able to take out all of you jackwads. Okay, so you are 2 further back. He can hit a lot of the same spots, but not down as far. And then he'll be 2 further back from this guy. So, let's drop Hilda right here. And see what happens.
Shot!
I forget if all the others are at once. Okay, only 2 of them aggro right now.
you lost to me?
Oh shit, you got owned. 16 to Lysithia, and nothing else. So I mean, if you can't even kill Lysithia, we just move everybody up. Yeah, you might not even hit. He did. Damn. That's fine. It was accounted for. Alright, then I want Marianne to be able to silence that guy too. What you're doing is what interests me.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Up that speed like and chop. So you want a piece of Lysithia. And I'm going to heal her. Get speed and resistance. Yeah, you need XP too. And then Leone.
Another one down.
And you don't kill Lysithia. He has the opportunity to attack me, but he apparently isn't targeting me. Okay, he's moved now. Really, after Hilda. Well, she does have the lowest resistance, but... Oh, it's because he didn't do enough damage. He did, he would be hitting my character for 0, so he wasn't going to prioritize attacking me. Alright. 40 XP, 80 XP. Yeah. so you two need love.
This might be my limit.
It's not your limit.
That takes care of that.
Alrighty, level 12 for Leone.
Can't get comfortable.
Talk magic and luck.
Just like that.
Might as well have her to come smack you. Since you want to target her anyway. Marianne, come close, and she's at a regular heal. Micklin. She's got the Lance of Ruin.
Sorry, the victory is mine.
We got the Lance of Ruin. Crest Bearer can use Ruin Sky. He can't use Ruin Sky. Yeah, he will come out and attack me. Let's get everybody moved
Leave it to me.
around him then, because I'm sure I can take him out with my magic. And my main character. Depending on how shit his resistance is, I might not even need to worry about doing much else. Yeah, I can just smack him. I don't even need to use anything special on him. Blizzard times 2. Alright, who do I want this XP to go to then? Probably wouldn't be bad if I was still the one to finish him off. Definitely want myself to get a hit him at least.
So, you think you can take the lance from me? Okay.
And I don't think you're gonna wind up killing us. We should just do extra damage. He took like 10 extra damage I should have done. Is that the effect of using the lance? I don't know what just happened. I'm gonna have somebody hop on that square. Yeah, you would kill her. There's a button for that pressed. Keep forgetting the button. There we go. How is that not? Oh, I'm just stupid. Alright, let's go ahead and give me the XP for this. Use an armor sword, that's the flames hitting me up. Level 14, health, strength, magic, dex, speed. That's nice.
Not bad for your kind. A bunch of spoiled, rotten children.
Maybe 3 of them are spoiled. Other than that, not so much.
What the hell?
You think as soon as you start seeing something start crawling up out of your weapon to grab you, you would let go?
Dad, look at that! I'm out of here! Hold on!
Yeah, ideally you would start running the second your commander starts screaming in pain at something starting to climb up and eat them alive.
No! Ah!
Hello, Mr. Dragon thingy.
That form. Oh my. Is this your first time fighting such a thing? Then listen well to what I say.
How awful. So the hero's relics are hiding a terrible power within. Can't even tell friend from foe anymore. And I feel for him, but the best we can do now is finish this quickly.
You do use the magic, right? If unit lands a hit, target is unable to use magic for a turn. Unit initiates combat, grants 6 strength during combat. Press Stone Gautier. Alrighty then, I'm sure I can survive a hit. So, we'll bring him close. You guys can back up. To be fair, if I actually gave them weapons, they would probably be... We have another game for this, right? We do, good. I might need it. I'm gonna try to avoid actually getting hit from my magic users. Because being pulled out of the ability to heal would really suck. Alright. Bring him away. 25 and you missed. Like you suck. He's getting ready to hit like everything around him at the moment. Taking that spot. Oh, he's close enough to retaliate. Hang on. My Scythia. Luna is 10. It's supposed to negate resistance, but clearly not working. Alright, so I have my Scythia back off. She doesn't have any support things for other people. She's got to drop back. Heal. What else? Break that. Having at least 2 archers is fantastic. So that spot is now broken, which means that he doesn't retaliate from being hit right there. Which is delicious. Alright, throw on 14 damage. Doesn't hit, but still some good hits. No longer dazed. 19. You got a bit of your armor though, right? Rupture Heaven is 31. Bane of Monsters is 34. But I don't have the ability to heal him again. She would not be killed if she got hit. Lance Breaker, nice. Oh, she didn't even get hit. Yeah, monsters here. Get this steel sword. Where do I have my battalions that I could be using? Well, I cleared off one health bar without using them yet. Oh, now magic button's active. Okay. kill anybody.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Stay focused.
Hang on, so I can manage
Who,
to do
me?
23. She survives a hit no matter what, so if I hit with me, her, and maybe with Felix. Oh.
Who, me?
If I do her over here. And then hope that he ends up attacking down there instead. We'll try that once. She didn't get hit again. Right. You can't target left, target down. Dead. I don't know what the chance of this is. She's dead again. Fuck. Alright, she needs to just stay away then. I need to get in here and make sure that
Who, me?
nobody that can be killed by him is anyone new.
Stay focused.
I'm gonna do the attack that can't be counted against. If you can't survive a hit from him, stay away. He got onslaught. He doesn't have enough health to be able to fight. Steel Elastics and then a 4. He doesn't kill, so.
Who, me?
She got her thing with the way. Okay, Miss Leone. So we'll not be complaining about.
Let's get to it.
Hopefully his armor doesn't re-up with his next health bar, because that would be cool if it didn't. Like if it stayed shattered right here. It does.
Ready and willing.
Cobra. He's currently stunned. Yeah, I'm not battalion, but I don't have the ability to actually use stuff there. The battalion is gone. My Scythia's is still here. She has to still
Leave it to me.
Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it. $18 times 2. Okay, we're just gonna have you wait then. Yeah, it's 25-1 to him, so let's just go ahead and. Not like her speed got saving, she's a stat attack speed of 1. Yeah, let's take out that guy. Dex, left, defense, and charm. Sit down, kid. still have 2 charges left. If I could find a crit, that'd be cool. I do have a fairly high crit chance. 23 return. Oh, but I can heal after I do this attack anyway. They pressed him after. Heals for her, so she levels up. Magic speed and resistance. Warp. Nice. Yeah, I don't think you can do shit, kid. We know the only. Just barely. Moves an ally targeted space within range based on magic. Just send something anywhere. That spot still.
I'll manage.
25 damage, but now he's
Careful
stunned.
now.
And he's not gonna hit back. Still didn't crit. Heal myself though. I can't look at that spot, but I'm just gonna get the XP from killing this guy. Smash with returning X, 10 damage, 100%. Didn't crit, but she wouldn't have been that back anyway. Rekakekt, kid. Health, speed, defense, and charm.
Goddess. The beast is gone, yet Miklon and the lance remain.
We defeated him, somehow. Let's grab the lance and return to the monastery.
MVP. Owned. Kick that dragon.
That man. His form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened.
Got his ass kicked.
See to it that you keep what transpired at the
And
tower
wasn't present for the rest
to
of it.
yourself. People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodland would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear? His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess. Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified. Of course, that is why we rushed to recover it. Sadly, we did not arrive in time. The church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would. You have my gratitude. I can see that I was right to trust you with this. Please report back I will tell you of your new mission for the coming moon at that time.
Pretty sure Sylvain
Nice work,
comes with
Teach.
us.
It's thanks to you that we
I don't see
successfully
why I
completed our
wouldn't.
mission. As for Miklon, I wonder if he really believed he could wield a relic. Agreed. He probably just wanted to get his hands on it, even though he knew it was futile. Though I'm sure he wasn't counting on turning into a monster like that. I wonder if that monster represents another aspect of the hero's relics. What a strange and terrifying power.
Stories of misfortune have followed the hero's relics since ancient times.
Tomas, you've caught me by surprise. That's not easy to do. Though I suppose I should have expected to see our librarian in his library.
I am sorry to intrude. I simply heard you speaking of the hero's relics. I can tell you more about them if you'd like. The story goes that Nemesis was corrupted by evil because of the sword of the Creator. Other heroes also lost themselves by continuing to use the relics, transforming into black beasts with twisted souls. There used to be a great many records regarding the dark history of the relics.
Used to be.
They have been destroyed across all of Fodlan, stripped from their shelves, including those that resided at this very library.
You make it sound like the church is covering up the truth. But now that you mention it, Rhea was very specific about not wanting anyone to find out what happened at Conan Tower. Hey, Tomas, why are you telling us all of this?
It seemed like you were searching for answers about the relics. What is a librarian if not a guide in the search for knowledge? And not only have you been searching, but you have been doing so through the night. I would suggest you stop before the knight's notice. And that is enough meddling for today. Please excuse me.
So I've been found out, have I? I suppose I do spend more time at the library than most students. But I won't stop. I can't afford to. Teach. You don't really expect me to tell you something so personal just like that, do you? Though, I wouldn't mind sharing if you were to tell me some of your secrets in exchange.
I can't let this exchange pass without comment. If you're sharing secrets, perhaps I can share one as well?
Do you have a crystal
Are you
flames?
sure you could survive that? I'd say you're the least likely to share secrets out of everyone at the Academy.
Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment. After all, you're easily the student with the most secrets.
I'm afraid you overestimate me. My secrets don't amount to much. But back to Teach.
Don't try to change the subject, Claude. We're talking about secrets. Yours. Who is your father? And why did you appear so suddenly, as if from nowhere? Duke Regan's eldest son died in an accident. Having tragically lost other family members as well, he was without an heir. The Alliance would undoubtedly have been shaken if House Regan had lost its position of leadership. But then you showed up. Why did you return to House Regan? What brought you to the monastery?
Oh boy, I'm trapped here. I have no choice but to surrender under your intimidating gazes. My dream, in truth, is a selfless dream, but I require power to make it a reality. When I learned about the power of my crest, I knew I had a chance, so I'm chasing that dream, to the bitter end, if need be. I came to this monastery because I thought I might find someone useful, someone to help me on my path. So, what do you think? If you promise to help me achieve my dream no matter what, I'll promise to tell you anything.
I have my own dream to tend to. I pray that yours does not interfere with mine.
What about you, Teach? I see. Well, now isn't the time to discuss this. You are still my Teach, after all.
Let's try to be respectful of you. Teach.
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic. Just as I expected. Now then,
Oops.
I shall tell you about your mission for the coming month.
Rhea, Archbishop.
Yeah.
Sethith, what troubles you?
Flame is missing. I cannot find her anywhere. Professor, have you seen Flame recently? I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in danger. Oh no, 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 what am I to do?
Calm yourself, Sedith. Professor, we shall continue our discussion another time.
Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a Reaper.
You get to kick that guy's ass again.
As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horsebows and empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
But that's it. They don't actually bring anything back. It's just the women that wind up bringing stuff. Rush all over the place. Wow. Run, 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 run. Wee. 5,000 gil. Sure, I will go visit Claude.
Hey, Teach, hold on a minute, okay? I'm gonna have this cleared up in no time. Nah, that's okay. I'll be finished soon. I'm just in the middle of mixing up a new poison. And done. What do you think of that, Teach? A colorless, odorless poison. Say, care to test it out for me? Whoa, really? Actually, I was just kidding. If you drink this, in 2 days' time, you'll have terrible, let's call it stomach trouble. I hear your silent question, Teach. Why the delay? That's so it can be used even if you don't have access to the target when you need the poison to take effect.
Genius.
Naturally, I have no immediate plans for this stuff. I suppose I just felt like broadening the old horizons a bit. When
I wouldn't be
devising
surprised if he
schemes,
would try
it's
to
best to have as
poison me at
many
some point.
options
Like
at your disposal as
the
possible.
way that it's making it
Expanding
sound
those
like he's
options
got
is kind
some
of a hobby for me.
secrets that are going to end up not being so great for me in the long run. I wonder if they're hinting
I
at the
grew
fact
up
he's
in an
going to poison
environment
me
where
for
it was
some shit.
necessary to think that way. It's like I told you before, I wasn't born into a life of luxury. Ever since I was a child, I've always been seen as different from those around me. An outsider of sorts. I've been resented and hated.
You're an
There
outsider.
have even been attempts on my life. I don't believe I've earned such treatment, but that's how it goes for people like me. Thanks, Teach. You know, in many ways, I'm just a normal person like everyone else. But in the right environment, anyone could be seen as an outsider. It can become overwhelming. And that's why
Yeah,
I
just
kept
like
running
me,
and
nowhere.
fighting. As a kid, I spent a lot of time licking my wounds and coming up with schemes, trying to keep my nose out of trouble while plotting against my enemies. My parents always told me I wouldn't grow stronger if I didn't learn to fight my own battles. And so in the end, I did. And I grew up to be as independent, as self-reliant as my parents always wished for me to be. Lucky me, right? If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it must be you, eh, Teach? I get the feeling you know what it's like to be an outsider. The moment I first laid eyes on you, I knew you weren't like everyone else. People don't care for folks like that. You do well to watch your back. On the bright side, that's also part of the reason that I find you so interesting.
Ben and Claude support levels now B.
As I believe you are already aware, Sedith's younger sister Flame has gone missing. At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garreg Mach.
Flame is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The Knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade.
Nah, kill
There
that
is
bitch
no
again.
way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well. You know that. You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul to recovery.
Flame's gotta be a dragon. It's always a
Professor,
twist in the Fire
your
Emblem
mission
games.
for this month is to help find Flame. The Knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
It's great because I don't even have to do a
What?
combat for this one.
Flame
I just have
is
to go
missing?
explore, and then I get to do
So
the
finding
rest of
Flame
it.
is our mission for the month, I take it?
Wait.
I
Who's
get a
Flame?
free explore on the day my final
Said
combat
its little
is.
sister.
Great.
Surely you've seen her flitting about the monastery.
She is the girl who looks about the same age as me, but seems well beyond her years.
Sedith is much
Dragon.
older than Flame. He's always looking out for her. He must be worried sick. If I were to go missing,
What
I
if
can't
Sedith wasn't a
imagine what
dragon,
that would do to my brother.
but just a kind dude who was
When
helping her
searching
out?
for something, it's best
So
to
she's
start
actually
by
older than
gathering
him.
information. Hopefully someone has seen Flame.
Flame has got to be a dragon. Petra's birthday. Let's host a tea party for Petra. I like her. Let's... Where was she at? No Black Eagles. 4 spice and ginger. She likes ginger.
You have my thanks for giving me your spare time. This tea is smelling wonderful. It is my favorite for drinking.
Among other things,
I have gratitude.
drink that tea.
It's needing sweetness.
All right, let's get ready to go. Okay. Gotta get set up, get focused. We're gonna have an intense tea party. All right.
Yes.
The opera. No. The last battle. Yes.
Inspirational. What?
Next up, you're doing great work.
I'm in agreement.
Last one. And
Yes.
relaxing in the sauna. Yes.
Yes. Next, I will be studying, training, researching, sparring. I am having a lot to do.
Admonish or praise? Yeah, you better not give me admonish. I don't need to admonish her for that. She needs praise for that.
I am not in agreement. Do you have curiosity about my mark?
I know what your mark is. We had that conversation.
Inspirational. I will be waiting happily for you to be inviting me again.
Ben and Petra's charm increased. Is there a character for recruiting that requires, like, just charm? Sylvain is 25 charm, C and reason. So if I got him to like me a little bit more, I wouldn't have to worry about it. Supports between Ignatz and Raphael. I don't care. Big surprise there. Raphael and Hilda. See you later. Alright, then we have Claude and Hilda can do theirs.
What are you writing there, Hilda? Wait, let me guess. You're replying to one of your brother's letters, right?
Of course.
30 charm and
It's a
C and
pain,
Axe.
but I make sure
It's a
to
lot of
always
charm to
send
get
him a
hold of.
response. Otherwise, he'll worry. It's much easier than when we lived together. A few letters here and there are a small price to pay for this peaceful,
Dorothy is
brother-free environment.
25 charm and B in authority.
Well, that's a fine thing to do, regardless of your reasons. As for me, it's been far too long
So
since I've
25
lived with
charm
my
and get
parents.
both.
Oh, I thought your
Sylvain
father
and
had
Dorothea.
died.
Not quite. He's still alive and kicking.
I need
As
a
far as I
C
know.
and bow from
The late
Mercedes
Duke
unless
who
I get her
died
to
in
like
an
me
accident
more.
was my uncle.
That
I
sucks.
see. I do recall you mentioning that your mother was born into the Regan family. What's your father like, if you don't mind me asking?
He's quite the extravagant character.
Being faithful
When I was a
man.
kid, he used to tie me to a horse and drag me around.
Excuse me?
In all fairness, I was quite a little brat. The horse thing sounds worse than it is. There's sort of a trick to it.
A trick I hope I never need to learn. Your mother didn't step in and make him stop?
Gods no, she'd
Show
just
tables.
laugh right along with him. If my father is extravagant, my mother's more
So
like
Mercedes
a warrior
needs a
goddess,
C.
or maybe a demon queen. This one
Then
time, she got into an argument with my combat instructor
at
and wound up in a full-on
B,
fist fight with the guy. What's more, she won. My instructor was a mighty
C,
warrior,
and B, she
undefeated in
needs a D.
100 battles, but even he
More
was
bow
no
from
match for her.
Mercedes. A lot.
Huh?
More bow.
But your mother is a lady of
And then reason
nobility.
for Sylvain.
True, but she was the kind of woman to elope with the man she loved and throw it all away. Not your average duchess at all.
Ooh, they eloped. I like that. It's so romantic.
Linhart, Caspar,
Imagine
and Ferdinand are only
abandoning your
crew.
family forever to be with the one you love. Not
Petra requires
everyone
riding,
can
so
do
I probably
that.
would not end up getting
It's
her.
not a question of can, it's a question of will. Even someone like you who generally despises effort would pull out all the stops for something you really care about. Isn't that right?
Excuse me? I put in plenty of effort.
Hey, that was
Let's do a
compliment.
playthrough where I play as
Anyhow,
a
I look
cavalier.
forward to the day when something inspires you to try your absolute hardest. It will be something to behold.
Leonie and Lysithea.
Hey, I'm about to take out the trash. Got anything you want me to take?
How about these? Just some old study notes of mine.
Wow, that's quite the pile there. You sure it's all fine to throw away?
Of course. It's all safely stored in my brain now. If I concentrate, I can access any of it with ease.
Why am I not surprised? I wish I had even half your power of concentration. Okay, here we go. Ugh, this is pretty heavy. Well, it'll be a good workout. Oh, but you were telling me not to take my training so lightly. Still, can't hurt to get a little exercise in. I'll just take it at a run. See you later. What is it, Lysithea? Was there something in that pile of paper you wanted to hang on to after all?
No, that's not it. There's just something I want to say to you. I'm sorry for saying your way of doing things was inefficient. You've clearly grown plenty strong, doing things as you have. Not to mention, multitasking and training in that way surely presents
Also, when I
interesting
got my
challenges.
haircut, I told my mom I wanted it like
Well, sure.
3
But
inches
if everyone
maximum
has their
across the
own
entire
methods, then
thing.
your methods aren't wrong
Yet the hairs
All you
on the
did was
very
share them with
tip
me, so there's no need for
of my
apologies.
face,
Still,
like
it's
the
probably
ones
beyond
farthest
me
down
to imitate
towards
your
my
levels
forehead,
of focus and concentration.
I can still reach my mouth
How do
with.
you even manage to throw yourself into only one thing like that?
I haven't much choice. I can't waste even a single moment.
I can understand that. I'm sort of the same way. I hate feeling like I'm not getting enough work done.
I gotta go
Anyway,
look for something
You
real
should
quick.
just do what works for you.
Nicole messaged me and asked me.
You've
for
got
a
something you
sweater.
want to achieve, right? That's why you feel pressured to study so hard.
Yes.
Then focus on what matters to you. Leave the rest to people who have the time for it. And hey, if you need any heavy lifting done, you know where to go. The way I see it, it's all training.
You know, Leonie, you're so kind, so strong.
Whoa, what's with the compliments all of a sudden?
I was just thinking what an incredible partner you'd make. Really, you've got all of the perfect qualities.
What?
I'm not simply saying that. I I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
You're making me blush. What a strange way to compliment someone.
Alrighty then. I've been playing Switch way too much. It's getting to the point now where I start pressing
Hilda.
B on my
You said
Xbox
you wanted to
controller,
talk?
and that just feels weird.
Whoa.
Like,
What's with all these
seriously
expensive
pressing the wrong button on
necklaces?
an
Why
Xbox
do you have them
controller?
all laid out like that?
I've been playing Xbox
Pretty,
for.
right? I'll let you choose whichever you like.
Hang on, how old am I? 22.
Why would you do that?
Damn.
Just choose. I want you to have one.
I'm not
When
going to
did I start
accept a
playing
gift
Xbox?
like that
I
without a
think it was
reason.
5. I've been playing
Even
Xbox for
with a
17
reason,
years.
I'd probably decline.
Something like that.
Look how gorgeous they are, though.
I know I had a
Wearing
PlayStation,
beautiful
Super Nintendo, and
things
stuff
gives
like
you
that before it.
energy.
Maybe
but yeah,
for
I started
you.
playing Halo, like,
Yes,
right at
for
the normal
me.
range that
Why
people
would it be any
are
different for
known
you?
for playing Halo.
Because to me, those are just
Little
fancy
kids.
decorations. Take this
That was
one,
actually
for
what got me
example.
into shooters.
How did you come by it?
This was the
'Cause
first
I didn't
necklace
actually-
I picked out for myself.
Initially,
It doesn't suit my style nowadays,
I
so I
wasn't
don't
good
know
enough
from
at
there.
GoldenEye to like it.
That's the kind of thing I'm talking
And
about.
then it wasn't until
sentimental
a couple
value
years
of each
later
one.
that I actually like
These
started
necklaces are
enjoying
nice
it.
and all, but I don't have any special
Halo was
feelings or
what
memories about
really
any
got
of them.
me into
But
shooting
this
games,
charm,
and then
it's packed with
of course
things I don't want to
I
forget.
had played
Captain
already
Gerald's
both
teachings and a
Medal
lot of
of Honor
memories too.
and
Even if to
GoldenEye,
you,
but
it's
neither of
just
them
a
like
dirty hunk of wood.
really got me
I
into
do
it.
understand.
Maybe just because the controls were dumb
Still,
as
you're
crap,
not going to be
and I had
very
to use a
popular
lot more
with the
mental
boys
processing
if
to
you
be able to
keep
get
wearing
them
that
down
dirty old
for that.
thing.
And Halo was just it felt natural.
Like I care about that.
You can drop the whole stony face to act. Come on, I'm offering to help you here. I could even make a charm for you as a gift, if you're really hung up on sentimental value.
Make a charm for me? You do that?
Sure, why not? I don't want you to be alone your whole life. Besides, this happens to be a talent of mine. It'll be really, really cute, so you'd better wear it.
Sure. I can't just accept a gift for nothing, though. I'll make one for you too, if you'll teach me how. And I'll put plenty of feeling into it, so when we exchange them, it will really mean something.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I'll gladly teach you how, but make me something cute, okay?
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, they don't have anything else to do for a while. She's got to support with Felix. I'm sure they get along.
If you don't have any business here, go away. You're bothering me.
Finally spotted me, did you?
What do you want?
They say you're the best. I wanted to see your training with my own eyes.
Spying on people. Is that a hobby of yours? I hope you got your fill.
Enough to see how to beat you, at least.
You think you can beat me?
That's right. See, I was trained by...
Gerald, yes.
So you know.
I heard he was your teacher. Perhaps we should test you. See how much of your training sank in.
I'm ready if you are.
Okay, I'll give you a chance.
Sounds good. When?
I'll let you know. In the meantime, practice. I won't go easy on you.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be ready.
This will be fun.
They got support level C, cool. Inventory, let's go ahead and get this dealt with here real quick. For the antitoxin, armor slayer, steel sword is still in decent condition, training sword. You don't need either of those. You need a better training bow. We'll take that. And we'll just give you an iron bow, rather than swapping out anything else. Store that. You don't need to carry all of this. Water. Do I have another chest key in here? I do. Let's have her take that. And we don't need that one. And her axes are fine. The steel axe is a little bit low. Do we have another steel axe we can hand her? Yeah, we'll give her another steel axe. And she doesn't have anything ranged, so having a hand axe will be fine. Actually, let's... ditch the training axe and give her a training lance. That way she has the ability to fight sword users. Abilities. Check these real quick. Strength +2. I want that one on there. In place of... Yeah, that's just damage with gambits. And honestly, having authority wouldn't matter if you don't use a gambit that does damage to begin with. Which he didn't previously. Lancebreaker grants hit and avoid 20 when using an axe against lances. Swap out lance prowess. Hit, avoid, crit avoid. 6, 6, and 5. Yeah, we'll just make her better at destroying people with lances, I guess. Lance prowess, bow prowess, health, dexterity. She'd be at 32 health. At some point their health will be enough and I'll have them leveled up and, you know, have them trained up to the point where the extra health isn't necessarily going to be that important. I will give her +2 defense instead of the +5 health though. Just because it is still keeping her alive. Alright, combat arts. Nope. Nope. Spike shove. Nope. Break shot. What is break shot? Hits enemy by this attack, suffer -5 defense for 1 turn, might +4. Night Kneeler. Effective as cavalry. Let's trade that for break shot. Right, then we got battalions in the reclass, but we need certifications. Because Leonie has mastered that class, which means she's ready for her next one. Bow range +1. So a choice. Do you want to turn to a cavalier first or an archer first? I assume she can use a bow. Well, on horseback as a cavalier. I would hope so. Although if she could ride a horse, use a bow, and then continue moving with Kanto, that'd be amazing. Alright, so this is increased dex and luck. She'll get bow range +1 for this. While she has the class
All that hard work's paid off.
Alright. Claude has mastered his fighter class. Lysithia and Marianne still have to master theirs. Hilda is an armored knight currently, yeah, so Claude's got to have his class changed. And they need more intermediate seals. So the option of Brigand or Archer, that's just increased strength and nothing else. This is decreased strength, actually. And then Dex and Luck. 100% chance. Take it. Take it. Alright, so they have bow range increase, so I don't need to be using their curve shot just to be able to get that extra spot. I don't think I need anything from the marketplace, but let's replenish. Claude's is expensive by comparison. We're gonna need some intermediate seals. I'll just buy your stock. Protection 2 and weight 2. I did have a bunch of shields on my characters when I was playing through with Edelgard, but I don't think the weight is really worth the 1 extra defense. I don't need to buy anything. Though I do have some stuff that I can sell. So, bullion. No point in selling much else. The Dark Seal is for my character. Right, we're all set up with everything else, so let's go ahead and start our exploration. I'll drop a save.
Oh my.
Surface.
Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this. We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone. Now ask...
Just ask for my opinion on something because I'm honest. Looking for someone allowed to make an important delivery. Seeking an equine expert. Doherty needs our help. And then the maintaining training. Tea of the Saints. That's the stuff I drank with Rhea. Apparently minorly bitter. Alright, we'll get all the regular exploration of everything, picking up items and everything out of the way. Of course, going to the greenhouse. I actually have enough seeds now that I will just do the greenhouse as I'm passing it, going down, rather than holding off on it. Insect larva. He keeps leaving insect larva there all the time. Hey, Bernadette. Needle and thread. Is that literally you? Oh, she actually came out.
Maybe Flame just wanted to be alone for a while. Come to think of it, where is her room anyway? I've been looking.
There you go.
Let's see.
I forgot she comes out just because of the fact that Flynn is missing. I feel like this would be the best room to have in this Mercedes. I like the idea of like waking up in the morning and coming out and just, you know, like if it's like gray and kind of drab out, I like those days. You just come out and you're in the most secluded little area. I don't know. It's nice. Come to think of it, as long as it's not maddening difficulty, as long as it's not maddening or classic, Fire Emblem Three Houses is actually one of the games that I wouldn't mind actually being in. Fruit of Life, and then a bunch of flowers. I really like getting the flower seeds because those are very useful for giving as gifts. I don't think anybody like hates flowers.
Professor!
I'm pretty sure they're just a guaranteed one-up.
Hi there!
Hi there. Now Luis is over there, antique class.
Hey there!
I'm gonna talk. Training is useless for you, for me. I don't need training. An owl feather.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Today, there is quite a bit to report. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flame's disappearance, but... well, better safe than sorry, I always say.
Hey, Shamir.
Hello there.
I don't think you need support with Shimri to be able to recruit her.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break.
Recruit. I actually have the recruitment stuff pulled up here. I can see what it takes to recruit her. Shamir, chapter 6, need to be level 15. If leading Black Eagles automatically joins during chapter 12. But there's a spoiler thing, I don't need that. So I'm not level 15 yet, which means she won't join me, but I do need extra bow.
I still have much to learn.
I'm now D.
Hello there.
I need all
This
of
one,
your
yes?
stuff.
I think this one, yes? 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 I thank you.
Return soon, please.
Alright, is there fishing today? There's no fishing at all this month. I'm gonna save my fishing stuff and I'm not gonna bother fishing. If there's not an event going on, it's not a waste of bait, but it's less effective than it possibly could be. Taxation. Enemies over here. Extra herb seeds. Gotta be tidy. I believe that's one of my characters.
Disappearance is...
Faculty training. So it's reason for Sylvain and Bo for Mercedes, and I'm more interested in getting Mercedes first, and then it's just sword and speed for Felix, and I believe Felix is one of the hardest ones to get. Yeah, B+ in sword. Other than that, it's only 15 speed. Train and Bow. My character. I'm a C+ in sword. And I think I have a support done with Felix already. Which would mean that his 15 B+ would be down to a 12. Skill level required B+ would be down to a B. So if I get past that and then I have enough speed, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm just a mercenary, so I don't have a ton of speed added to me thanks to my class. So if I level up my sword, I can actually recruit him right away. Hubert. Nothing in these. I find it interesting that Hubert is fairly close to where you actually end up finding Flame. Not that I'm trying to accuse him of anything, but... Arcane Crystal. So I've checked all of the lower map. Nothing in here. There, the Officers Academy. I'm just teleporting around because I feel like it.
Hello?
Edelgard.
Let's see.
You guys in here. Hey, Leonie.
Where could Flame have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flame. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
I don't know if I have any lost items for you. I'm going to keep collecting them, though. I'll worry about that after I'm moved on to getting everybody their motivation up. Alrighty then. Let's run over up to the training grounds real quick. There's a person to be talked to up here.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Deliver the letter. There's no address, only a person who's looking his hardest, not very upfront with his true feelings, and has an adorable way about him. Caspar, I believe, is the one that I said I give that to. Blue sparkles. Silver blue. Okay.
No sign of her leaving the monastery, huh? That is, assuming we can actually trust that information.
Oh, but I'm sure this space has no shortage of secret passages and hiding spots.
True. For now, there's not much we can do aside from making a thorough search of the monastery.
Let's ask around and see what we turn up. You never know who might have seen something.
Can I ask you a favor?
Gather clues about Flame by talking to different people throughout the monastery. Alright, might as well get the stuff for that. The renown. We head to the training ground.
Did you hear about Flame? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know.
Yeah, you got sword and brawling. I need to make sure that I remember to go do the other thing. Intermediate axe tournament today. Well, Hilda would destroy you guys. Oh, what is the victory thing? Training axe, 500 gold. It's nothing but brigands and fighters. We got lots of people to talk to. We still haven't gone to dining hall. Talk to Raphael.
I hope now that he was all. It's probably.
Tea of the Saints.
Oh, you're looking for Flayn's kidnap. I can't say anything for sure. There's something about how he's... It couldn't hurt to try. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine.
Yeah, he's not over there. Should I try to recruit him right away?
People say you're quite... Perhaps if I joined your class, I could watch your sword technique up close.
Oh, sweet. I can just invite him now?
I think that's best. I'll transfer to your class.
Oh, yes.
Don't make me regret it.
Do I have a higher support with him than I thought I did? No? Okay. Pick you by the betting. Let's talk to Sylvain then.
Huh? Ow. Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head. All I did was suggest that Flayn might have eloped.
What is it that he requires? 25 charm and C in reason.
Insensitive. I was just exploring possibilities.
Hang on, what is my charm? 19. I don't know if there's a class that gives you increased charm, but I would doubt Mercenary would do that. So I'm just gonna assume that I would need like 6 more charm. Some more tea parties. So I'm this devout believer.
To think that Flayn would disappear like this. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out, but something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
Yeah, but that's for a different reason. People cast shade everywhere.
What? Me? Abduct Flayn? You can't really believe I did that. Well, this mace... I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear...
You okay. Alois is a fucking whiner. I was too afraid to look in the pond to see if she was down there dead. So you'd rather her be missing than find out that she might have been drowned.
No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine... Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hannah.
Yeah.
Professor. Young Flayn's... What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool, that's who. Flayn's crest, the major crest of Sethlin, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
I think it's funny that the students are all like, this faculty member's a fucking creep.
I can't believe Flayn just Oh, are you here? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
What do you require to... I know I can get you fairly early. Chapter 5 need to be level 10.
I learned all sorts of things. Cleaning, chopping. I'm happy to help you out with anything you need done for... You betcha. I'm your guide, since, you know, you can't exactly add me to your class or anything. I can't believe... Oh, Alois and...
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I have to give him the love letter.
Thanks, for...
There we go. Mission complete. Was that not mission complete? Maybe I have to go back and tell them. Alright, let's head up here. Hey, Nat. She's a hard one to recruit, but I didn't really even care much for her.
What is it? Is something the matter? I will do what I can to support. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask I was away from the monastery. I have spent more than 4 decades in total. Yet it was not until recently that I learned that it is only natural to be curious, don't you?
Yeah, spoilers, but he's a bitch. So we got 2 more people to talk to over here. Got that mission to turn in.
Professor!
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flane's disappearance. Do you know, Professor? Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our office.
I believe I have a lost item for you. Yeah, there we go. I might have another one for her, I don't know. Look at her.
Flane was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admitted, Shamir is a knight not like other knights.
Oh, don't cast shade on Shamir. Shame.
Do you really think Flane was kidnapped?
I have a feeling you're right.
Mission assistance. Alright, do I have any lost items for you? I'm curious. Gifts and lost items. These are lost items. Mercedes, Book of Ghost Stories, Fruit Preserves, and How to Bake Sweets. I don't have anything for her. Well, I need to get a support level with her, and then see where that ends up going with that, because she requires 15 magic and C and bow. I think I'm lacking in magic for sure. Definitely. I don't think Mercenary gives me anything extra for that, so the fact that she requires 15 of it means I need to be a C plus support level with her. I wonder if getting C when you don't have a C plus counts as that, or if you just jump straight up to B from there.
Did you hear about Flane? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower What? Yuritsa? What would make you suspect him?
That mask he wears is suspicious.
I see.
Obviously, she's not going to accept the mask is suspicious. That would be a dumb reason to suspect somebody. Like, he wears a mask. No. Lauren wears a mask. Spoilers. Meat and vegetables are both delicious, but some people complain about not liking one or the other. I just don't understand how you can snub a good meal. This is Ingrid, I believe. Is there a lot more food for you? Aw, fuck you. I found a wonderful painting at a shop in town. What a shame keeping this masterpiece all to myself. Can you think of an art lover at Garrett Maku? Hubert could always use some cheering up. Eloise seems like you would enjoy a good painting. You should show it to Sylvain. I think Eloise. Go fuck yourself. I don't even like you, Ignatz. Little dick. Hey, Marianne.
Dear goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flame. May I ask a favor?
Find medicinal herbs that will help a horse. Okay. Have a safe delivery. Crest of Saros. Something about the church.
Right.
Hello. I know I still have 2 active missions going, but I'm gonna come in here real quick. I need to help you.
Need something?
I have 1600, which means I can get one of these, and if I get another 400, I get more. So this is Lance skills +2, flying +2, riding +2, heavy armor +2. I'm gonna get
this one?
riding +2.
You're all set.
And then we got a divine pulse.
See you again
Yeah,
soon.
it's expensive to get those other ones. Hopefully I end up getting more renown for later missions. Oh, hang on, blue sparklies. Knows a lot about plants. Probably to do. Let's go to the library first. Lysithia's in there, we can talk to her. So I want to get Shamir and Mercedes next. Shamir is just off of level. I am level 15. Dude, I can recruit her. Fuck yeah. Let's go get Shamir.
Reflecting on it now, Flame, she appears young, yet there's something about her that seems much older than her years suggest. And she's quite wise, but also— A ghost? Don't be absurd!
Obviously not a ghost. Calm down. She's a dragon. Duh.
Miss Flane's we do not seem to have— I am one of the Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my— I was once a knight. If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad. The net is— she is my—
Faculty training. Lance X, heavy armor and riding. Don't really need that. Yeah. Frequently conducts research. He's over fairly close to where Flane is as well.
Because of Flane's disappearance, we haven't found a single lead. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier.
Yeah, I don't think
she was
Manuela's on the
carrying
map
something.
now.
Mask of some sort. I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure.
Lance authority in riding. Makes sense that he trains authority. He was the leader of a mercenary group, so.
Well,
Are there any sparklies up here? I think this is the guy that ends up in conversation with Mercedes, that she like helps get to the church or something.
That is all I can ask. She would never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her?
I don't know, but I know where she's at. I'm gonna fucking kick the ass of some people when I find her. There's a thingy that I have to go collect herbs.
Oh?
Shamir.
What brings you
Shamir.
here? Is this about Flame? You find me suspicious. I was somewhere else. I understand that I don't fit in among, but that hardly links me to Flame's. Working hard, aren't you? I can assist with any tasks or help with your students.
Yay!
On it. I'm available anytime I'm not on a mission.
Yes! Fuck yeah! Thanks, Shamir. Sweet, so we just recruited 3 people. And we've got Mercedes coming with us on the next mission. I should be able to recruit her after this month, though, because, I mean, I'm doing pretty decent with most everything. Okay, we're turning that mission, the thing that I had to turn into Cyril.
Impressive. Nice work.
Wonder if I'll have enough.
Thanks. That was a big help.
Yeah, I just got 500
Professor-
renown from that, so I can.
suspicious.
Professor Yuritsa is almost certainly in the training grounds or his quarters. Where was that again? Oh, over on the...
Yeah, I told you to go check out his quarters. Where was Marianne? Up there. Obviously, I'm not actually gonna go do that yet. Who else was in here? Rhea. I'm gonna go talk to her.
I didn't mean to trouble you.
Riding boots. Who was the like riding boots that? Oh, it
Need
was
something.
Felix. So I can do lance skills, divine pulse, flying, or heavy armor. I'm just gonna grab some heavy armor because I can get people's weights
You're all
reduced.
set. See you again soon.
Not that I wouldn't want to just keep them going on what they're doing already, but if somebody's having issues getting double hit, or not being able to hit twice when I feel like they should be able to, that would be useful. Okay, so I've got 3 things left to do. I need to check everybody's goals. Claude is good. Lysithia, Marianne, Hilda, Leonie are all down at 1. Felix and Shamir are both at half. Okie dokie. Let's see then if we have some lost items for somebody. Bundle of dry hemp, centipede picture, and animal bone dice. You know, we should just go ahead and give these to everybody. Sarah's scriptures are for Rhea. Elegant hair clip. Faded star chart. It'd be nice if my eyes were like fast enough to just be able to find them on here, because otherwise I have to control F if I want to search by item, otherwise I just look at the person. Where is Rhea? She's all the way over the other thingy.
Professor!
Wyvern up there.
Perhaps? Professor, have you still not found? I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note. Yes. May the goddess protect dear Flame until she returns to us.
Don't invite to tea. Not what I meant to do.
Yes, that is.
Faculty training. Faith. She's my only Faith teacher. D+. I know Nosferatu.
Practice yields
3 stars. Budding talent. White magic avoid plus
Such
20.
power dwells within.
Not that useful unless I want to specifically not be attacking. But if I am just trying to bait, avoid 20 would be really useful to chuck up some healing magic on myself. If I'm not necessarily really hurting for being able to do damage. Alrighty then. Let's keep working on these items here that I have. Alright. I'm just gonna have to control F these to be able to figure out who I need to get them to. Let's do 2 at a time. Control F. Caspar's the Thunderbrand replica. And Petra is the exotic feather. I don't know where Caspar is at, but I remember Petra was sitting around in here.
Flame was Shamir before she.
Lost items.
I
Exotic
had.
feather. Alright, let's figure out where Caspar is. Caspar is the ancient soul. Apparently. Up in mid.
I don't know if that. Where do I? Yeah. I don't know if that's.
Actually,
where do
I can just click on lost items here instead of going to my inventory. Unused lipstick is Sylvain. Artificial flowers, Lorenz. Sylvain is in here. Oh, I was looking at the wrong side.
Ow! All I did. Oh, that.
Actually, what other ones do you have, Sylvain? Comfort Love Letter and a History of Strength. Right. I believe Lorenz was over here. He was down here.
A flame? Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose? What could it?
I did not want to invite to tea, so thankfully he can't make it. That would have been bad. Hang on, let me just. Oops. No. That would have been bad too. Save. Just to make sure I don't accidentally do that. Alright, storehouse, watering can. Somebody likes to do flowers. Whoops. Oh, that's a gift. Antique clasp is flame. Wellness herbs. Somebody that I liked needed those. Manuela. Agricultural survey is Ferdinand. Feather pillow is Linhart. So we need Linhart and Ferdinand. Ferdinand's in the dining hall.
Beautiful. If it worked, do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have one? That is what I. Oh!
Cultural survey. Now, I know I had to talk to Linhart somewhere. Okay,
hey.
It's all the way up there.
Hello there.
Hello.
Flame. I just. If it was. Oh, no. Oh.
Alright, then I need an art book. Whoops. Art book is Ignatz. How to be tidy as Marianne. I knew that one sounded familiar. So I need Ignatz and Marianne. Ignatz is up in the reception hall.
She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. What makes you say that? This is hardly the time for teasing, you know.
I don't care.
Oh, that's...
And then Marianne was up in the church. I'm not training Ignatz, so the fact that he had full motivation already doesn't even matter.
Dear God, please.
Most items to be tidy. And then I will give you...
Oh.
I'll just give you a flower so that way your motivation's up at max, because I know I don't have another item for you. Spotless bandage. Spotless bandage is Hilda. Hammer and chisel is Hanneman. Hilda was talking to Claude, so I might not actually be able to give her an item right now.
Professor Manuela?
Well?
Professor, you...
Oh, you...
Okay, cool, it did let me. Alright, then I know I don't have anything else for you, so let's just give you a flower.
You're sweet.
Okay, Hilda, and then Hanneman is... He's over in this area. He's down south.
Young what? Who would suspect me? Flame?
Most items, hammer and chisel. Bag of tea leaves, I would assume would be Lorenz. Ferdinand. Okay, so I have another one for him. And then a bundle of herbs for Ash. Yeah, I'm obviously gonna have supports with people because I'm giving them items.
If it worked.
Lost item.
Oh.
Bag of tea leaves. And now I need to go find Ash. Wherever the hell he is. There he is, dormitory second floor. I don't think they have items in the second story rooms. I've never found any yet. playing really intense music for just being in the monastery. Like, intense investigation music. Alright.
I heard neither the culprit nor the missing student were ever found last time. Some people say it was the work of evil spirits. I thought the same.
Lost items.
Hey, I've been looking for that. How'd you know?
Yeah, I don't need the rest of them. So, confessional letter and a used bundle of used bottle of perfume. Mariana's confessional letter. Okay. The used bottle of perfume is Hilda. Alright, so I'm not going to use either of those right now. Silver necklace is Gilbert. And a mysterious notebook is Eloise. Alright, so we'll go talk to Gilbert and Eloise then. I believe... Where was Gilbert at? I know where Eloise is, so go to the entrance hall and then run down. And then see who wanted to talk to me.
Hey, this what? Me? Abduct? No. Oh.
And then Gilbert was up second story. Alright, so I have an item for Hilda and Marianne, which I will give to them once they don't have full motivation. Because I'm a little less concerned about where we actually are.
Miss Flake, we do not. I am. Well, hopefully,
terms of how
I
much
can
they
lay
like
your
me.
suspicion. I was wondering if ink net is.
So I am silver necklace. There you go. All right, so I have an item for Flame, an item for Manuel, an item for Marianne, and an item for Hilda. Let's go ahead and check our goals here. So Lysithea needs support. Leonie does. So does Felix and Shamir. So if I have gifts that Felix and Shamir like, and then so Felix likes smoked meat, hunting dagger, training weight, ceremonial sword. Shamir likes sunflower, exotic spices, coffee beans, hunting dagger, and a book of sheet music. Let's head down to the marketplace and pick up some gifts. All of the cheap ones.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think 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 this one, yes? I think...
I'm not going to buy the ones that are 1,000.
Return soon, please.
Hey,
Board game is 1,000 gold, though. That's an expensive damn game.
You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business. You have a good eye. You have a pleasure. You have a good eye.
I know Felix likes that, so
good eye. You have a 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 good eye. A pleasure to come again. Hey,
actually,
welcome.
I have stuff that I can sell. 10, 10, 10. I have a lot of herb seed stuff.
You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you.
The one silverfish I don't care about. Rufus Plum.
Come again.
All right. Doesn't show my overall money right there. That's fine. So we just did all of that. Now I want to go talk to Felix and Shamir. Shamir's right here.
What brings you here? Is this about
Shamir
Flame?
likes
You find I am that
hunting dagger. I'll give you a hunting dagger.
Thanks.
Damn right you appreciate it. Alright, then we'll give you a rose. Oh, her motivation was already increased. I'm dumb. Whatever. She likes me more now anyway. Felix is the dining hall because just recruited him from there. We'll talk to him and actually pay attention to where his motivation is before I give him an extra gift. But I mean, it's just a rose anyway. Yeah, gifts. You like smoked meat, correct? Let me scroll up. Smoked meat, you like smoked meat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right. Alright, next. Lysithea and Leone both are not that happy at the moment. So we'll go give them some crap. Leone's over here. She's the one that's inside the building, if I remember correctly. Leone likes hunting dagger, training weight, and fishing float. So we'll give her a fishing float and a flower.
But he's... Oh, it was...
I'll give her a pitcher plant, just because I have a lot of them. And then a fishing float.
Wow.
They like the cheap gifts, and I'm happy about that. Alright, and then I know Lysithea likes armored bear stuffies and tasty treats. Where's Lysithea at? She was on the second floor, because I scared her. Library, she's right here. Gifts. I want to give her the stuff that's least expensive. She likes lilies. I don't have any lilies. Tasty baked treat, book of crust designs, and armored bear stuffy. Did I buy a book of crust designs? No. Okay, we'll give her the tasty baked treat and we'll keep the armored bear stuffy just because that was expensive. I'm gonna give you a lavender.
Thank you.
I feel like she would like lavender. Alright, so everybody's motivation is increased, which means that I have 2 more events that I can do basically anything. I'm saving my fishing. I don't need to make food for anybody. I could get more training done, but I've already trained Bo twice. And the other stuff. I want to recruit Mercedes. Let's take Mercedes to tea.
Professor!
If she'll accept tea.
Do you really? Oh, you want me to? I'm already.
That's not what I meant to do. Yes, I know you need magic bow. She won't come to tea. Okay. He was like, now is not the time to have tea. Damn it, I want to have tea. Alright, who else was it that was looking into possibly recruiting then? Because I just got Felix and Shamir. Shamir is going to end up replacing Ignatz. Mercedes would replace Lorenz. Who else would I be interested in recruiting? I don't really think anybody would check out some stuff with Cyril. Train with Gilbert and Gerald. I don't know if there's anybody else that I want to end up recruiting, so I don't know if I need much more training at this point. Let's go do the training grounds. Okay. Keep pressing that to pause. Hilda's the highest X. Cyril's apparently an X user too. But she will absolutely destroy everybody. 0 damage, 16 times 2. Eat it.
Hilda! Hilda!
It's too bad they don't gain XP for this. If your character's gained XP for this, it would be way more useful to begin with. Does anybody do any damage? She's got like 17 defense. She's just chanting her own name while slaughtering these people that they brought in to fight her. Yeah, you do a little bit more damage, but because of the way that Axe user stats go, you're not going to be able to hit twice. You're not going to be able to avoid me hitting you.
Hilda! Hilda!
Destroyed. Gained a Steel Axe Plus. Yeah, Hilda will definitely be the recipient of that. Alright, I actually might fish just to increase my professor level, because if I wind up doing something to give me more XP, fishing would end up putting me over. Head chef. Yes, let's cook with Mercedes. Dex +2, luck +2, defense +1. Yeah, I like that one.
I enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food.
Honestly, sweets are harder to cook than regular food.
Cooking is much more exciting than studying or training. Wow.
I'm at 400. I might be able to get enough XP off of fishing. I should definitely be able to get enough XP off of fishing. Let's just increase my professor level off of fishing. I'll go until I increase my professor level and then save the rest of it. Yeah, we're definitely going to level up off of this. We could almost get only like 10 XP per and we would still wind up leveling up. Almost. I'm still going to need some 50s. I forget if there are any to give you like 100. I would probably get a professor level up off of doing my lecture as well if somebody came and asked me a question. But that's after I've already started training people. After I've like done my manual instruction. So if I do this first, then my manual instruction will get easier. And then of course every month I'll just wind up picking up. I'll get my flowers and everything and then buy more and more gifts to make sure that that's the way that I keep motivation up rather than making food with people. Just because being in combat really close to people, that's the one that I like to cook. Being in combat with somebody is going to increase my liking for them a whole lot more than taking their food. So having meals with people would just wind up being another way of making sure that they like me more, especially if my base can run out. Like if I'm trying to woo somebody to join my class and they don't want to go to tea with me, I'll just cook food with them. Or have food made for us. Similar to the owl feather, every character likes Hreskvelg blend and Leister Cortania. Just looking over reading the Serene Forest page for tea stuff. I have to remember that people like all of those. And right, even those reds save this fish bait for when I have more chance of getting reds later. It's the golds that are for the money, and then unless I have a crap ton of reds laying around. Small fish shadow is not really worth it. Not really ever worth it unless it's the last one. I got lucky at giving me 4 for that other bait that I was using. It doesn't always give you 4. It always gives you 3. And then the bait comes out. I don't mind using up all of my 1 star. Not gonna make a huge difference unless it was like on one of those days where you catch multiple fish at the same time, because that was awesome. Catching 3 gold fish off of 1 bait, amazing. So we're not gonna level up off of our 1-star bait, probably off of our 2-star though. The small fish shadow gross. Rubbing my eye, fishing with one eye closed. I didn't notice that. You can mess up. Like, I'm glancing over and reading the wiki. It's not the wiki, it's Serene's Forest. But it says that if you only choose 2 correct topics, you still get the final comment. It just doesn't count as a perfect. And if you pick all 3 topics correctly, then you can fail the final comment as well. During extra time, you observe your partner up close. You have 2 different responses. Doubled if you share an A support, depending on if you zoom in near their head or near their body. You can also give them a gift, which works the same as normal. Once you're finished, you gain increased support points. You may gain 1 charm for the protagonist and or your partner. Okay, so if you have A support with somebody when you take them to tea, you have increased responses after having tea with somebody. Like maybe they say different things. Here, if I click on somebody, it might have like down lower the responses. Nope, they don't. Oh well. That's the one I like to cook still. Yeah, it's getting to the point now where I'm going to have multiple battles in between as well, so rather than doing 1 month per ridiculous long episode, I might end up needing to split it up so that way I have my between month fight and then my end of the month fight. Especially because the next ones are going to be a huge pain in the ass, because I believe next weekend I end up with the major ones that I was getting my ass kicked on. The Doc, and then the other one, which is fantastic. I was able to actually recruit Shamir, and then I have Mercedes helping me, so I'll have increased healing, and I'll have another badass archer. A sniper, actually. And then convenient that Leone and Claude just reached Archer because they have increased range with their bow fair. Is it bow fair that gave it one, or is it just bow range? I think it's bow range. I think bow fair was like the really good stat boost for our characters. Alright, only need 100 XP. If I do wind up getting a question during my lecture, then the only bonus that I will have had from doing the fishing here would be just the increase to the number of people that I can train for that. Because if I go into combat with an extra adjutant from leveling off of this, and I do have that question during my lecture, it wouldn't matter anyway. I would have had the adjutant. Come on, 20 XP out for both of them. XP off of that one, which means that whatever I catch off of this one levels me up. Not messing up. Well, I mean, it didn't mess up, but... I want to let you cook. Professor level up. Activity points increased. Wait, that say activity points for battle? Because that would be really important. Support between myself and Leone is ready. And then I have a support with Hannah. I know where that is. It's over there.
Professor?
Professor. Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat? Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit. Nothing so crass as, of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Ceros. There was a woman at the monastery. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away, yet your birth occurred sometime later. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well... Oh, I am aware. For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon. They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts.
As a level 1. I always thought that was funny. Like, you
that
start
is
off the
what
game,
I
you're level
learned.
1, but your character already has a
I
past.
admit,
And
it is barely
is supposed to
more
be
than I knew.
badass
The
and stuff
next
like that.
step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
Support level C. Alrighty then. Start the mission and head out to the battlefield. Haven't completed it yet. Okay, I believe that's everything for people. I have goals for Shamir. Lance prowess, bow prowess, authority. I don't remember her having lance prowess, but I guess she does. Lance bow, that's what she excels in, and then not much in anything else. And she's not great at faith, which is no surprise. And I don't blame her. Okie dokie then. Archery, throwing weapons, gambling, paychecks, spider centipedes, smooth talkers. Axe prowess, bow prowess, close counter. Skills. He excels in riding, flying, bow, axe, lance. So he's a wyvern rider. I like that they come with intermediate seals. It's fantastic. Just recruiting them give me 2,000 free gold. Battalions. You come with one. Hit increase, avoid, and charm. Rain arrows. He's got disturbance. Felix doesn't get anything. He needs to not have anything. And we both have blaze. don't think I have anything else that I need to do here. I definitely don't have enough to do another statue. Also, there's a third floor that's never popped up that's above the main building. I can't see it high enough. Anyway, let's go to the blacksmith. Probably repair some stuff that's nearly broken. Because I do have a couple items that need it. Repair her steel bow.
Is this it? There you go.
Might as well. Anything low? Well, it won't be equipped on anybody. Steel lance.
Is this it? There you go.
Training axe.
Is this
and
it?
an iron axe.
There you go.
I'll repair
Is this
that,
it?
sure.
There you go.
Right, and then I have 2 more, so I could repair another.
Is this
repair
it?
tongue bow.
There you go.
Do I require things for forging? Smithing stones, I do. I need 10 of them for smithing an armor slayer, forging an armor slayer. Killer axe, steel axe, venom axe, an axe that poisons. Yeah, you won't want to smash
Come
that,
back
you just want to
anytime.
smack them. And let the poison do most of the work for you. Alright, we'll conclude today's free time. I don't have any instructing. Leicester Alliance Founding Days special edition of the dining hall. Partaking in the festivities. Yes. Who am I eating with? Marianne and Lysithia.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite. Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Well, I got more bond.
Let's show.
Dear goddess. That wasn't so.
Doesn't go with smithing stones. Riding, axe, reason, armor. Nice.
Guess I'm still growing.
Got a grasp on this.
Dark Spikes tea. Yum. Alright, so we got 14. Definitely got to do battles. Certifications. Cyril is currently a commoner. I can turn him into a fighter, which would give him extra strength. He is level 11, so having him temporarily replace somebody else that I don't want to bother using would be still okay. Turn him into a brigand. Then I'd have 2 axe users. Turn him into an archer and give him bow range. His strength is kind of garbage. Well, let me compare him to some of my other characters here. Hang on real quick. He's got a strength of 20. 18, 15, 18, 18. Yeah, and then he only has 11. So he's not great. Makes each stats 20% more likely to increase on level up. The whole point of him is to be able to grow him. We can definitely give him a certification. And why not start off with beginner? We'll give him fighter because that's going to give him increased strength after he's done. 100% chance to finish it. Shamir is currently a sniper, and I'd be able to reclass her after I switched her to something else. And I want her to get the stuff for having completed the earlier ones. So she's currently a sniper, which gives her more bow experience. She's got bow fair, which is an increased 5 attack when using a bow, and bow range +1. So if I mastered that, then I can go back and do the lower ones for her mastery. Actually, I'm not too concerned about her being the fighter, because that's just 2 attack off of that one. However, I believe mastering intermediate bow gives you default bow range +1. Hang on. Fire Emblem 3 Houses class mastery, unlockability, and arts. Archer. Oh no, it's hit +20. So it's not all that important. Hunter's Volley combat art. Bow combat art that deals +1 attack, +15 hit, +10 crit, and strikes twice automatically. But you can only use it while still in the sniper class. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave her as a sniper. No point in going back. Yeah, we don't have to worry about anything like that. Let's go to inventory items. He does have close counter, and he knows how to use a bow to begin with, so let's give him a bow. An iron one, why not? Iron bow, iron axe. Oh, but we'll I need some vulneraries for them. Store that. Store that. I just got a training lance. Fruit of life increases health by 1. Yeah, sure. We might as well give it to Lysithea. Keep her less squishy. Oh boy. Okay, so we have 2 of these that we can do. A level 10 and a level 13. So just as level is 13, but I'm pretty sure I'd be able to ignore that. It says rare enemies approaching. Let's just drop a save to be safe. Just that way I don't end up messing anything up later. We'll see how this one ends up going. Mage, Cavalier, Brigand. Priest, Archer, Thief, Mercenary, Armor Knight. And it's got the default heads on all the characters. Somebody shared a link on my timeline. I don't like when people do that. Okie dokie, so we are not taking Lorenz, Raphael, or Ignatz. We are taking Shamir and Cyril. We're not taking Mercedes and Adjutant, thank you. But we will set an Adjutant for myself as Raphael. Why not? He's a person I don't mind too much. Plus, it's just an extra person who's helping me out. Give me a stat boost. Okay, so we got all of these guys to fight, and then the King of Beasts makes critical hits against this unit impossible. It's just got a rusted lance, and adjacent foes suffer a void -20 during combat. Okay. We should be able to take on these guys. I didn't mess around with his certifications, but he can stay at Mercenary. So, what is your defense? 9. 13 defense, 8 resistance. Oh, really? Leone has better defense than Claude does. That's neat. You have Fire, Thunder, Heal, Physical Nosferatu. Thorn heal if his Nosferatu sounds with the lizard. Fire Swansea Luna Dark Spikes is effective against cavalry. Heal Nosferatu Seraphim Warp. And then of course she's got her miasma. Yeah, magic user's not hurting for ability. Number of healing capabilities is a little bit annoying, but not all that concerned. So you're gonna attack Cyril. You're gonna attack Hilda.
Who, me?
I'm gonna put the training lance just cause.
Ready when you are.
We're gonna hide Cyril behind.
Stay focused.
10 times 2, 10 times 2. That's not cool.
Ready and willing.
Sharp steel bow. Yeah, you get that fourth away, and it starts getting hard to hit people. Yeah, being within 3 would definitely be preferred.
To work.
Let's get to it.
3 archers.
Who, me?
Can you hit that spot? Yeah, you can.
Leave it to me.
And she can warp people. How's Mercedes for Squish? She is 7 defense, 18 resistance. 7 defense, 17 resistance, 5 defense, 10 resistance. Yeah, Lysithea is definitely gotta be more careful with her.
Making my muscles.
Cyril actually isn't a bad adjutant. Ah, you missed. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about the monster being able to take some people out pretty easily. Die.
You underestimated me.
Probably shouldn't be using her for that. Cyril, Shamir, and Felix are the ones that need levels at the moment.
I'll go.
Oh, there's an enemy blocking me. Actually, hang on. I should probably just kill him. So there's an chance that
That worked out.
did work out.
It's
Battalion renewal. Cool. I'm gonna have Mercedes heal me. The fact that characters can't come with master classes is kind of annoying. I wonder where he's going to go. Damn right, smack funny. He's gonna go for Cyril. That's not cool. Cyril's got crap for damage. Doesn't have any bow skills equipped? Kinda sad.
Too easy.
I'm not as concerned about Shamir and her levels because she actually has decent stats, so I'll be naturally getting more done with her. You knew. You can't kill Leone. Fuck off. Shove my main character in these trees. So Marianne will actually survive that, which is great. So it naturally just holds a grudge and retaliates against him. Let's see here. Cyril can also hit that. No, he can't. Because he doesn't have a bow skill. Use that. Quad right here. I don't need to use a curve shot in order to reach them anymore, but it does help with accuracy and a little bit of damage. Cyber Instinct. The unit initiates combat and defeats foe, grants strength, magic, dex, and speed +4 for 1 turn. Four damage. Gross. I'd say that let's have Hilda do it, but she would also be in trouble. You can only hit my main character. Let's... Oh wait, hang on. Please miss. That's alright, Marianne can kill him. Physical attack, avoid protection. I'm healed up. Yeah, Cyril can finish him off. One health bar down. And now those guys are going to start breaking the fence on that side. At least they prioritize properly. I don't have to worry about them being dicks to me.
I can help. I've got an idea.
So as much damage maxed out. Physical attack, hit, and protection. I pushed him back. Cool. I don't know if Cyril can survive that hit though. Love to see how this goes. Oh yeah, if they wind up pissing him off a ton, he might turn and attack them instead of me. Oh cool, nobody died. Did he get his armor back?
Not so sure about this.
Yeah, I got his armor back. He's still blowing that spot. Marianne will the Emblem. Hopefully get some healing. So we only can do still there.
Ready when you are.
Trying to pull Cyril back. Felix over there. He's a little bit too squishy still. Doesn't have the prevention of critical hits yet. Just throw a hand axe at it. Yes. Okay. Now he can't be critted. Right? Oh, maybe it's only on those spots that we can't crit. What do you got for the gun? Yeah. No, they're not going to kill him. But I need to make sure that by the time he dies, I will have the ability to defend myself against them. Unless I just leave him to kill them all off, because he seems to be more pissed off at them than me. If he just does that group attack and finishes them all, that'd be hilarious. I'm gonna stay in this forest over here and continue shooting at people that are dumb enough to want to be near me.
Another one down.
What was break shot anyway? Okay, lowers defense. I gotta remember to keep in mind that I can use that. Just on that spot?
No problem.
I'm curious how that'll work.
Let's surprise them.
Would that just do the 13 or would that do the other sides too? Poison breath. Gross. Yeah, get yourself killed up, please. He's no longer stunned. Poison breath is an asshole. On the bright side, poison breath does not do as much damage as that other thing that I was being hit with before. Oh yeah, needs to be a steel ball.
That takes care of that.
Think this through.
What is it you drop? Just a rusted lance. Hang on, can I kill you with him? Yes, good.
It was a good try.
Hold on, that's like a trap. Okay, what are you guys doing? Not hitting me, apparently. I'm fine with that. Felix, Cyril, and Shamir need their levels. Can I whittle you just a little bit, please? Zero can finish you off.
Guess I'm pretty strong.
I will go ahead and continue to use him for now.
To work.
Why am I even here?
I don't know, why are you here? Reload the everybody.
Yeah.
Zero. 9 times 2, but he only has a first counter. I'm fine with that. I wonder how much XP warp gives me. Master skill for mage.
Perfect.
You're still going for learning. I'm fine with that. Because then I can give more XP to Zero and them. That's cool. 11, 11. I missed. Great. Alright, we'll just wait then. Level up. Magic dice. Do I master priest yet? Not yet. But she mastered mage. Magic dex. At this point, they're just copying each other. Level up for Zero.
I feel...
Charm. Well, he's not as far away as she is from the level. So he hits, he levels, and then Shimir does some damage.
I haven't...
Speed up resistance.
Silenced.
I got 6,600 gold for that? Damn. Zero's the MVP. Surprising, at least. Level 10, 6. I do get extra renown for completing that, and I don't have to worry about it popping up anymore. Yeah, why not? Finish it. I got time for more battling next week anyway, if I feel like it. Or I could just explore twice more. We do that and do more talking to everybody to easily get Mercedes. Because it doesn't take a lot to get her. Alright. Not going to bother with any of the other stuff done yet. This is going to be easy. This should be an easy fight. Guy's got a bullion anyway. Alright, yeah, we're just trying to go for... Yeah, close kind of right? Yeah, we're just trying to go for XP for you two, and then I want to get Marianne to finish her certification as well. Stop, save, fight.
Stay focused.
To work.
Ready when you are.
There.
I'll get
Who, me?
Ready and willing.
Let's get to it.
So I have 3
Leave it to
magic
me.
users,
Who, me?
4 people capable of using bows, a couple sword users, and a tank. To be fair, I can definitely make Cyril a tank too. Well, he's going to be a tank either way after he gets some levels into him.
That's what you get.
Boring.
Your support is priceless.
10 minutes. And we can finish you off.
Too easy.
She's 8 from maxing out that class. Is anybody else even close to finishing? No. But I mean, Marianne and Lysithea have the 2 classes that I want them to be mastering for intermediate. The other ones I don't necessarily want 2 of them done. But I'm more than likely going to end up having time to do that while I'm getting them trained up for their advanced classes. Physical attack and avoid.
Not what I was hoping.
You got nothing off of that? Excuse me?
That takes care of that.
Cyril can't hit anybody. It's too far away. You guys do jack shit.
Why am I even here?
Where the the creator's distance.
This is what I do.
I suppose Lysithea doesn't really want to be involved too much. You guys have those. Yeah, you have Poison Strike on your bows. That's as far as you go when you get the same distance.
Another one down.
Yeah, this is basically just class XP that I'm getting at this point.
It was a good try.
Marianne, you're almost done. You need to finish mastering that class, damn it.
Sleep in the dirt.
Oh, hang on, yeah, you can go ahead and assist. Alright, just one more. She missed, that's fine. C+.
I see.
Monster Blast, cool. wrecked a kid.
It's not over yet.
I'm just gonna sit here and let you come closer. Oh yeah, Thorn has increased range. I forgot about that. You're not mastered yet. Just go ahead and kill him.
I won. Okay.
Master Priest. Miracle. We're just clearing these guys up.
Another one down.
Yeah, that's pretty much all this fight was to begin with. Did I really use class XP? I could use class XP, I know that.
This is my favorite part.
I don't know what level you have to be for advanced classes, but I'm definitely going to make them snipers. I'll just have 3 tanks, 4 snipers, and 3 mages.
I have gratitude. Thanks so much.
I am grateful.
Strike manually, and then it's somebody's birthday afterwards. Alright, let's deal with some goals. So Cyril is axe and bow. Do I want anything else for you? Let's give you heavy armor and riding, actually, because you're already seeing both of those. Shamir. What do I want you trained in? Because you're already A in bow, so you don't need that. You're C+ in lance, and I don't even have you using a lance. Let's give you... Brawl and heavy armor, why not? Alright, you are sword and brawl. Your magic is low as crap. And you have the option of learning reason, but there's really no point. Yeah, I'll leave you on sword and brawl. Shamir doesn't have a crest. Neither does Cyril. So you're lance and riding, and you're using the bow, so that just keeps going up to begin with. Is there anything else that I want to give you to improve? Because you already see on those. Suppose I go at least B to everything for the people that need those done. Skills. Alright, we'll switch over to heavy armor and lance instead of axe. Lance and heavy armor. You guys don't need anything else, you just keep on that. I don't care about what you guys are learning. Still on axe. Let's do axe and riding. Alright, let's do some instructing. I can only do 5. Definitely want to start them off with their stuff. Do I? Do I really want to? Let's give him the bow. Point blank volley. Nice. Alright, we'll do Shamir. I heavy brawl and heavy armor. We'll get the heavy armor out of the way as fast as possible.
Let's
Felix. Now I've got you learning the stuff that you're working on, or that you're going to be using anyway, so let's just go ahead and get your player's talent up.
Of course. It was not.
I don't really have anything else that I need him to be doing.
This could be you. I've got it.
Do you even have the ability to use any magics? No. Alright, so I have 2 more. What else do I want to train people in? Or who do I want to train? Doesn't really matter, because I have 5, so I do Hilda and Leonie, and then I will have Lysithea, Marianne, and Claude, so I don't need to have another 2 people ready to go after that. As long as I have 5 people to train each time, we're good. Bo and Lance. I kind of want to see her increase her riding still.
I'm getting it.
Then we'll do Marianne. Yeah, doing the stable duty doesn't really increase that too much. Alright, let's lecture.
Hey, Professor. I got a
I hate cleaning my room, it's so boring, and to be honest, I'm kind of lazy, but I don't want my room to get messy. Who do you think I should get to tidy up for me? Tidy up on your own, take it step by step. Ask someone who's gullible.
What?
She didn't like that response, but... Axe and flying, or lance and heavy armor. Whose birthday? Catherine's birthday. Let's host a tea party. Catherine likes rose petal blend, which I don't have, so we're doing some Angelica.
Thanks.
Alright, this might get intense.
Can I get a refill?
Alrighty then. Let's go. Get ready for this. Alright. Children in the market. No. Academy memories. Yes. Alright. Books you've read recently. No. Dining partners. No. Working together. Yes.
Of course.
Right. Cats. No. A new gambit.
Of course. You know war strategy, not just how to wield a sword. Maybe I should study that too.
Admonish a sip tea.
Professor! Of course. What you think? Why are you staring at my hair? My eyes are down here. Professor, we should go out for drinks sometime. Your treat. Thanks for the tea. Invite me again when you like.
Ben's charm increased, Catherine's charm increased. I don't really see a point in doing another battle. Felix would like to speak with you.
You're certainly not going easy on me.
I've already done Felix's conversations. But we're up to 100 again. That's nice. So I only need to bring somebody else up to 100. No more conversations.
That wasn't...
Writing. Perfect. Support's increased. She's up to C. Dexterity plus 4. Oh yeah. Yeah, we gotta get some of those up. Axe. Reason. Reason sword. 1 faith for Marianne.
Experience is everything. Now I see the heart of it. I think I've got the hang of it.
I've got it.
Sunder. Alrighty then. Next weekend.
Well done. You have my thanks.
I did that one, so I got the renown for it. Not that it was too big of a deal. We've got some supports to go through. I want to get everybody's inventory sorted. I'm gonna say that that's okay for me. We find steel bow, iron bow. We got another steel bow on him anyway. You don't need a training axe on you. You don't need a bullion. Steel axe, hand axe. Training bow, steel bow. That's fine. Rusted axe. I actually want to give you some gauntlets. Store that, and I need more bows. Give you a steel bow. And the training bow went out. She doesn't use anything else, it's just bows. I don't have her using a lance, even though she knows it. Alright, looks like we're good for that. Let's check abilities here real quick. White magic avoid plus 20, battalion advantage. I'm gonna do white magic. Oh no, I don't even have white magic equipable, so that doesn't even matter. Let's just go with that. Model leader, doubles experience earned for battalions. Nope, don't need that. Fiendish blow. If you initiate combat, grants magic plus 6 during. Ooh, yes, thank you. Word of authority. Unit recovers up to 30% of max HP at the start of each turn while battalion endurance is less than 1/3. Chance to survive lethal damage with 1 HP and then dexterity plus 4. Trade that with authority. Magic, faith, reason, yep. Skill, speed, lance prowess. What's one thing? Dexterity, defense, close counter, bow, and lance. Sword, bow, brawn, reason. Yeah, nobody else needs to worry about that stuff. However, I do want to make sure that we got the proper combat arts on everybody. Curved shot. Helm splitter, monster blast. $14. Hit is minus 20 though. I don't think I want to bother with that reduced chance of hit. Night Kneeler, Sunday Rushing Blow. Might is 7. Six now. Bow attack that strikes quickly at close range. Attack twice at range 1. Monster Breaker. And we'll trade that one for Helm Splitter, because he's going to be using bow more than he is axe. Let's go to the marketplace real quick. Replenish my battalions. Don't need anything with blacksmith. Certifications, though, however, both Marianne and Lysithia are ready to switch their certification. She's now a mage. She'll have reduced uses for white magic. And then we'll have her be a priest.
Perfect.
Alright, so they got those ones. And then everybody else needs to finish their intermediate class. Shamir actually has to finish her advanced class. Let me look here real quick at my possible advanced classes. So I've got Hero, which is Sword B or higher, Axe, or Sword, yeah, B or higher, Sword Master, Assassin, Warrior, Sniper, Grappler is Brawl, Warlock is Reason. Yeah, I would end up being a Sword Master. Sword Master or Sniper. Probably just Sword. Alright, a Claude would be a Sniper. They would end up being Warlocks and Bishops. Both of them. They'd probably do one and then the other. Just like they're doing right now. And then end up with Gremlin after. Hilda for advanced. axe and heavy armor. She could be a fortress knight for sure. If I do more riding for her, she could be a paladin. If I bothered with flying, she could be a wyvern. Definitely do warrior. Yeah, once you have axe and lance, a lot of other stuff just opens up. She'd be a cavalier. Probably paladin is lance and riding. Yeah, she'd be a paladin for sure. And then you could be grappler. Yeah, I don't know if I'd do that. Probably go for hero, honestly, more than anything. And Chimera's obviously a sniper, and then her master class would end up being something with a... Yeah, essentially either you do a riding or flying, or you've got to have reason if you want a master class. You've got to be able to be on some kind of animal. Anyway, we've got our certifications done and everything like that. We could do a seminar. Reason Lysithia, Marianne. But I'm not as concerned about getting their stuff done as I am my stuff, because going and getting the manual training is going to be more useful. So let's head down to the greenhouse to get that done right away. Okay, now 6 things that I can go ahead and go do. I've got a lot of training I can do. We're definitely going to train with Shamir.
Oh? What brings you? Is this about Flame? True, I understand that.
What about you, tea?
Thank you.
Yes, let's take Shamir to tea. Crescent moon tea and chamomile. I have chamomile. And I have crescent
You
moon.
called, so I came. My favorite tea. Even the smell calms me. Thank you. Yes.
Alright, ready to go?
Oh?
You seem well. No. Someone you look up to. More than likely correct on that one. Nope. Thanks for everything.
Yes. Yes.
Next one. Tell me about yourself. Yes.
Oh?
A place you'd like to visit. Yep.
The Sword of the Creator. It's an interesting relic.
That is a nod or chat.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Not bad. Oh? Yes. Huh. Oh?
Yeah, I wanted to see her blush.
Oh?
Gifts that she likes. I know I have some gift that she likes, right? Just give you an olive.
Thanks. That was delicious.
I definitely have a support with her now. Faculty training. Do you want to do bow?
Professor?
Faster to teleport to the knight's place, but we're going to train with Hanneman.
Young what? Who would explain?
Professor?
Alright, so we've got that done there. Go eat some food with Mercedes and one of my other people. Let's go talk to Rhea. Actually, I just completed another mission and just to see if I have another 1,000 whatchamacallits yet. None of my people want to do that who need it.
Need something?
I do have 1,000. So land skills, flying, riding. Let's get to
This
flying
one?
because I can start some people working on that
You're all set.
for their
See you
advanced
again
classes.
soon.
Oh yeah, radio was way over here.
May the goddess...
Faculty training, reason or faith? I need to hire reason for Dark Mage.
May the goddess...
Can we have
I
some tea?
am grateful.
Sweet. Where's Rhea? Oh, she's DLC. That's right. Crescent Moon, Angelica, and Chamomile.
I'm pleased.
Angelica.
I adore this. Thank you for preparing my favorite tea. I am grateful.
I got lots of cookies here for her. Alright, conversation. Let's go.
Of course.
Working together. Yes.
I see. Yes.
Favorite sweets? No. Things you find romantic? Yes.
Of course. Of course.
You seem well.
I
Yes.
see. Have you grown accustomed to living in the monastery?
Nod or disagree? Hopefully it's nod. Because disagree is not accurate.
I see.
Okay, apparently. Apparently I have not grown accustomed to living in the monastery. Blah, 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 blah. Gifts and lost items. These are gifts. Landscape painting, goddess, statuette, and ancient coin. I have a goddess statuette, don't I? Yeah.
Oh, I adore this.
We already did episode with her. Oops.
How quickly this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work.
I didn't get anything out of that. Anyway. I already did the tournament for this time. Do you have anything else I want to train in? Because if not, I'm going to go make some food. Something that Mercedes and somebody who needs stuff from my guys likes. So, Marianne, Leonie, and Cyril. Okay. Full menu. Segret and Cream. Marianne likes and Mercedes likes. And then I still have 5 of them ready to go for training.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite. This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
Alright, done with that. We do have supports. Who do I have supports with that I can go talk to? Shamir, Mercedes, and I don't have one with Rhea yet. That's fine, we'll get more. So I have one that is up north of this area. Guaranteed it's not one that I haven't had yet. Right up here.
Professor. Hey, Professor. The students seem to like you. And you're not modest about it. I like that. Still, I can't deny that you've got skills. It's a little strange, to be completely honest. I had my doubts, but they were right to make you a professor.
I'd be suspicious of their true intentions, if I were you. But what's it matter? Seems like it turned out just fine for you. I'll admit, it's unbelievable that you used to be a mercenary. I was a merc before coming here, but I can't imagine pulling off your fancy tactician act. I freeze up near royals and nobles. You deal with a lot of nobles when you're a merc. I didn't mind putting my life on the line, but I never liked having to bow and scrape to our noble employers. And that's what I like about being a knight. I get to punch all the nobles I want. I'm joking. But the knights do make a good business partner. I don't believe in the Church of Seros. It makes me a bit of an anomaly among the knights.
Rhea took me in, so I became a knight to repay my debt to her.
I may be a knight, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things I did as a merc. Who knows, though? Maybe you and I will end up working together.
Maybe.
Us knights are a pretty tough crew. I'm guessing you'd run circles around us, though.
I'm interested to see where your path leads you.
Pretty sure I could take on just about anybody in my class. And she improved too. Cool. I'm gonna teleport and see if it pops up for
Professor.
Another support. Yep, up at the cathedral. Oh, okay.
Professor. Good evening, Professor.
I'm sorry, we've already done her supports. Supports between Claude and Leonie are available.
A little closer.
Hey, Leonie. What are you up to?
Oh, come on. What'd you do that for? Look, you ran my quarry off.
You were hunting? Is the dining hall that short on food supplies?
No, but I like to hunt every now and again. Keep my skills sharp.
I suppose so. You're from a family of
for a few hours
hunters, right?
after I got home because I was really tired.
There's no
so
shortage of prey to hunt around
it
here.
doesn't really help that I
True.
managed to
Not
stay
many
up way
hunters around
past
the
my bedtime
monastery, huh?
anyway.
Rivers full of fish, trees bursting with fruit, mushrooms ready to harvest all over. It's the kind of place where you can really be self-sufficient. Guess we can thank the goddess for that.
I don't know. I'm more inclined to thank the bountiful earth than the goddess for such things. The goddess may offer spiritual guidance, but she doesn't fill our bellies, that's for sure.
Not a very noble-sounding thing, to disregard the goddess and honor the land.
Leonie, whose grace do you suppose humans live by? The goddess? The nobility? I'd say it's neither. It's the endless bounty of this magnificent land that gives us life.
Won't hear me deny it. But who's to say it isn't the goddess whose protection makes nature thrive? I'm not the most devout person, but I'm not about to go around saying we don't need the goddess at all.
I said she gives spiritual support, didn't I? I wouldn't go so far as to say she's wholly unnecessary. But in Elmira, Dagda, Bridget, and plenty of other places, they don't believe in the goddess. Nature is a blessing that knows nothing of borders. The goddess is the goddess, and the earth is the earth. They should both be revered for what they are. Look, this is just my personal opinion. If you truly believe that everything depends on the goddess of Seros, that's your...
Hey, it's fine. You don't have to worry about me. I'm a believer, but I know there are those who aren't. And I kind of like your way of thinking. Giving thanks to nature and all. It makes sense.
I knew a wild girl like you would be able to get behind an idea like that.
What? Like I'm feral or something?
Hey, you know, this kind of talk could be viewed as heresy if it was public.
Yeah, probably. We'll just have to keep it to ourselves.
And Shamir and Zero.
Hey Shamir, how do you think I'm doing with my bow lately? Think I'm getting pretty good? I hit closer to the bullseye today, and that felt real good.
You were fine.
Fine? That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Shamir.
You take too many direct
I get
shots,
people
though.
that get mad at me for
But
saying
it's easier if you shoot straight.
stuff is okay or fine.
Of course it is.
One of the
But if you
things
can
that
hit your
Nicole always
enemy
got
with a
pissed off
straight
about was
shot,
that she would
you're
ask
too
me
close.
something, and then when I would tell,
Tell me,
like in a
Cyril,
message, I'd
what's
say
an
sure.
archer's greatest weakness?
But of course, I never was like
When we
sure.
get too close
So I was
to
like,
the
yeah,
enemy
sure.
and we can't shoot the way we're supposed to?
But that's not how she read it. She always
Exactly.
read it as like sure.
As an archer, your position is critical. Know exactly how far the enemy is and keep a minimum safe distance. Understood?
You mean to stay away from the enemies, but not too far away or my arrows can't hit them.
So you understand why you can't rely on straight shots. You have to use curved shots as well. Never run up to your target. Hit them from a safe range.
Shoot them from a safe range with curved shots.
Archers should always control the battlefield.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
gonna go
assholes.
practice some of those curved shots right now.
You're not a bad student. If nothing else, you have the right attitude.
You think so?
Keep it up.
I will.
I'll just get through them. I gotta go to bed. Alrighty then. So we got our inventory and everything done. We have no more points left to do anything with. Alrighty then. Suppose we'll call it there then. Alright, then we got some more training to do. Got instruct manually. Got Shamir ready to go. What was I instructing on? Again?
Let's do.
Must have been, otherwise you wouldn't have points in it.
You're good.
Felix.
What?
Yeah. We'll do some quad. Nice.
I learned experience. I learned.
Lysithia, sure. What am I training you in? I know I dipped into armor for a second. You're B and everything else.
I've gotta keep.
One more session of heavy armor and she'll have that leveled up once. Riding and all that crap. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to give her lance skills at some point, so I'm gonna go start that now.
Oh. That was... I can't...
Alright, that's everybody. Group tasks. Do I still want to do riding? Yeah, sure. For now.
Professor.
Axe and flying. No. You think you know better than I?
That wasn't so...
Support points have increased. Got some gold and got smithing stones. Faith, lighting, everything.
I think it's coming along.
I'm getting it.
Alright, cool. Hang on, do you actually... Can you go through... Hang on, I want to check this, because I know you can go and do it from there, but I'm wondering if you get to 30, if it can do it automatically. Then again, it wouldn't matter, because you would just be doing all of your explore points and then doing that, and there's no fights to do anyway. Month 9 free time. Like in month 7, you have to collect intel to blah blah blah. Reward, blah blah. Different missions. 928. Is it another freeway which you can spend exploring? Again. Going on battles, attending seminars, resting. Before we get to the month's mission, we have Dorothea's birthday, 9/29, give her some flowers. That's all done. There's nothing to do but advance to the mission at the end of this month, the underground chamber. Okay. I don't know if there's a difference between, like, just doing anything or whatever, but anyway, we'll save the exploring for next time because it's at the end of the exploring that I'll go ahead and just head over to the chamber after I've used up all my points and done my other crap. We also have my certifications all done up for now, and people are doing well for... Oh, wait. Hang on. Abilities, because Marianne just got... Or somebody got something that I wanted to put on. You got Dex +4. Hit and crit avoid. So he'll have 10% less hit and crit. But now he has another 4 dexterity. And dex is defined as hit rates and crit rates. So dexterity for that actually increases both his bow hit and crit and his axe crit and hit to have dexterity instead of just the axe prowess. So we'll go ahead and save and we'll call it there, and then we'll go ahead and do the mission next time.